Hello, welcome to part 21, Fallen Meteor. Our characters have drafted a contract, which I don't know if we have the explicit terms of, like, written in real life, but we can we can figure that out.
That's such a funny statement to say.
It is an odd situation, but we're operating under the assumption that the contract is done for purchasing slash renting slash
Okay.
using Bill Richardson's boat. Characters
Let me
gathered in a circle.
quick.
What's up?
Let me work on a contract real quick.
Ah, okay, all right. I mean, we can just, you don't need to write it out, but if we can agree that, like, the rate is this and that's what you're proposing, and we can just go forward with that.
Okay.
So, what is the rate that you're actually proposing? Let's start there. Mr. Moneybags.
Okay. So based on our, sorry, I forgot we began. Based on our collective funds, we have a total of 110 gold that we are willing to use for party business, of which we had offered 20, but were told that 20 gold was too low. We are willing to double that offer.
Yeah, that might work, says Marsh.
40 gold, because we were told that the previous year Marsh was only able to generate for the entire year 70 silver.
I don't remember what it was, so I'm not even
It was,
commenting
it
on
was
that.
indeed, it was in fact 70 silver. I
I
recall.
thought it was like 7 silver, but
Possible.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Go back to recording.
The other thing is the D&D economy is so crappy in terms of its consistency that we're just gonna say that Marsh says he didn't make that much money because I literally don't want to put a number on it.
It's fine.
So
But
yeah. Point being, yes.
little capitalist piglet Malakai Delumia remembers all
Uh-huh.
financial dealings.
Capitalist piglet.
Yeah, that's what he was saying earlier on the phone. Yeah, Marsh speaks up, says, "Well, 40 gold per month, or as a down payment, or
No, consider it more of a security deposit.
security
It's
deposit."
money he keeps if we are unable to return his ship to him in one piece. Or else he can name his price for the boat and we will see what terms.
All right, I
If we have,
guess
if we have to purchase it, what would be a good rate that we think?
buying the boat wholesale. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna look boat because I'm pretty sure that by default, folding boat. No, do like a what even would I call it? It's not a warship. It's like a trade ship. Come on, like a trade boat. I know they have it in equipment. My guess is that the running rates in game are 200, 300 gold, but haha, I might not be able to find it. I could go to vehicles, maybe. Ship, please. Sailing ship. 10,000 gold. Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to factor in wear and tear, years of use, deterioration.
Listen, I don't know. My point is just that. All right, so this is like a real sailing ship. This is the piece of equipment. Apparently, yeah, 10,000 gold apparently. So,
Are you sure? How did this man afford a 10,000
listen,
gold boat?
I said it before. I'll say it again. The D&D economy makes no sense. The game
Mm-hmm.
is gamified so that things are expensive for player characters, but frankly, I'm the one controlling the economy. I can ignore all of this. And frankly, I am going to ignore all of this. So I'm going to say, 500 gold and you got a boat. If you heckle him, maybe like 350. We'll say this is Marsh saying this. That's for buying it wholesale. So it's a bit of a cost. If you put down 40 or 50 as a security deposit, as you say, he might go for that. But we'll have to deliver.
I'm not one for renting a boat. I like to buy one, but I'm not. I'm just a new guy around here.
Um, as the new guy, perchance, how much money do you have? on you, seeing as you were a noble as well.
I have 25 gold according to my character sheet.
Not as helpful as I would like.
Because considering it started off as an NPC, I don't know how much gold I should have had.
That's about right. I mean, I just completed your character. Like, for reference, you aren't an NPC. Like, your character sheet is complete. So, that includes starting equipment and class, which I started you off as wealthy.
That's a wealthy start. Jeez.
Yeah. If you want to start,
The-
the normal D&D start is 10 gold. So it's expected that you go on these massive treasure hunts and then go back to normal civilization and pay outrageous fees for equipment. It's kind of weird.
I see.
Anyway,
Really funny, actually.
it's very hard to manage, but it is a little bit funny. So are we proceeding with a contract of a $40 security deposit? 40 gold security deposit?
Well, I'm concerned.
Yeah?
I just have some, just for consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as he did admit to us that fishing was no longer a viable option here. And this is not a new boat. I still feel like that's a lot. But I'm willing to haggle, so we can go meet him and possibly haggle.
Very well. Did we also have plans of doing something about weren't we supposed to talk to the fish?
Yes,
Crenshaw speaking.
Yes, we were also supposed to talk to the Kuatoa and see how long this upgrade to our friend will last.
Well, I don't exactly love fish people, but I definitely don't want to look at Bill Richardson's face again. So I'm down for going to talk to the fish. Grudger speaks up in a Nick voice and says, "I second that."
I'm for this measure.
Okay.
What do you think, Dirk?
Sounds good.
So wait, are you coming along?
I'll come for the negotiations. I don't know if I'm gonna sail halfway across the continent with you guys.
Yeah,
What?
fair enough. Grudger says, "Well, it's not exactly halfway across the continent," and then he pulls out his map. Wink, wink. That's nice.
Hey, that's a crappy looking map there. Yeah, well, better for you.
I'll have you know, I bought this at a fine establishment. This
I
is
bought
quality.
mine from. I beg to differ. If you call that quality, then I'd like to see your mother.
Are you showing him your map?
Yes.
Okay. Quincy pulls out his clearly superior map that the DM has been withholding for all this time. And Grudger says, "What? It's got so much stuff. What? This is a piece of garbage." He then shoves his map. I don't know if Nick actually wants to throw away his map. He then shoves his map into his pocket. And then takes a look at Quincy's map and says, "Oh, this is big. This is wide. It feels larger somehow." It is also a much physically larger map, for reference. Whereas, like, Nick's map was, a little bit more than an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. This is like a full-on scroll that Quincy has to, like, carry around in, like, a leather tube and then keep in his backpack. So this is like a real big boy map right here. Scanning across, Grudger's reading and says, "So Halput, right here,
That's where we are.
this is where we are. We need to go here." So it's not... Okay, that is halfway across the continent. Never mind. Never mind. He gives the map back to Quincy. So, should we break the news to the fish?
Well, let's get the story straight. What exactly are we telling them?
That's what I was about to ask.
I believe rather we just tell them that we have slain the beast, and it shan't bother them anymore.
There's a
Okay.
beast? What beast is that?
Um.
I'm in
I,
question mode.
I actually don't know. I wasn't on the boat. I was on the boat. Speaks up, Todd. It was a boat, but it was a fish, and there were ghosts. I was a ghost. That's public knowledge now, right?
Well, we did say that outside of our circle of friends. We would not say that, but yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I got my story. Then he winks at Groger. So basically, I'm a ghost, and there was a boat, and there was other ghosts on the boat, but I think I'm the only one left. But the boat turned into a fish.
Wait, what? The boat turned into a fish?
I don't know, man. I'm like 2 days old.
Yes. We
Is it
believe
like a big fish or a small fish or a...
we weren't able to recall much about it, but it seemed that there was a story of some sort of fish that devours boats and somehow becomes them. It's not quite clear.
Moon Dude speaks up and says, "You see, the fish, they believe whatever they believe, and it happens. They thought it was a fish, and so it was a fish.
So why didn't you... I guess you can't control their beliefs too heavily.
We can
We-
try. And that is
we-
why I, Moon Dude, John, and not Trevor, anything is Moon Dude, I will go and convince the Kuatoa that I am a true hero of the people."
I think
We
some-
wish you the best of luck, my friend.
Well,
Someone's-
I don't want to do it alone.
Have fun.
No. I thought you guys were all coming with me. And then he points
Are
at
we?
Quincy, Groucher, and Crenshaw. Crenshaw goes, "Yeah, that was the plan. At least I thought it was."
All right.
I'm off. Dude exits the door. All right, who's
Wait,
following?
Quincy or Moon Dude?
Moon Dude.
Okay.
I'm not acting as Quincy. You're Quincy.
I thought you said Quincy blowing out the door. I'm like, huh?
Oh no, Moon Dude exits the door. Are you following him? That's the question. Groucher's gonna follow because Groucher doesn't want to see Bill, and Crenshaw's gonna follow.
I'd rather not talk to the boatman, so I'll follow as well.
Okay.
Oh no.
Now, is the rest of our motley crew going to go negotiate with Bill Richardson?
I guess so.
All right. And we are all in agreement about that. Other John?
I guess so.
All right. Okay, important question. Are you bringing Todd?
No.
Or should Todd watch Cagliari?
Ah, gosh.
You probably
Todd
should watch Kelly.
practice with Cagliari on how to become
All
not
right.
good.
Todd will watch Cagliari. So now Malakai and Dirk and Marsh are going to speak to Bill. Moon Dude, Crenshaw, and Grouger, currently 3 Trevors and 1 Justin, are going to find the Kuatoa. All right, who do we want to?
Wait, I'm going to... Okay, fine. I was like...
Should I roll the dice to see what happens first? Let's
Sure.
do it. A 1 to 2 is going to be Malakai's party. Well, we got a 4, which means we're going to the fish people.
Go to the fish.
Going to the fish. All right.
Go to the
This
fish.
is where I take my background. So you guys begin walking along the ridge. Moon Dude confidently leading the way, and Crenshaw and Grouger following. Crenshaw speaks up.
Yo,
and
look
goes,
at parallax.
It certainly is a parallax that took more effort to program than I want to admit. Crenshaw, Quincy, and Grouger begin following Moon Dude, who's confidently leading the charge. Crenshaw begins turning to Quincy and says, "For reference, we found these fish people, Kuatoa," and he does air quotes. They're called out fishing on the rocks here. That's where we first heard the story about this beast in the water, which apparently they killed, I think. Is that what happened? And then he turns to Grouger and Moon Dude. Grouger is deep in his notebook and does not answer. And Moon Dude is not paying attention to what Crenshaw is saying. So Crenshaw goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened."
We did. I want to say because none of us are here, we did discuss last week that we were going to try to convince the Kuatoa that it was not a fish and was indeed a boat, so hopefully we go back to normal.
We did.
I don't know if the characters here will abide by that, but I want to point that out.
I will abide by that in John's absence. Unfortunately, if he's not here, I have to make the character decisions for his character. I can also pull up Crenshaw, because I am realizing that Justin doesn't know what any of these people look like. So,
No, we
Is
showed
that
him everyone.
Crenshaw right there?
That's not
Crenshaw.
Crenshaw.
Yeah, that's Crenshaw.
There's a little
I
baby.
think I saw a few.
You probably did. This is what Crenshaw looks like. He's a
Yeah,
real guy.
He's like the guy that designed, right?
He's the guy that was designed by the group. And
Collectively created,
collectively.
Tell.
lovingly.
Truly a too many cooks scenario. I mean,
It really is.
Look at him.
I don't know. I feel like he couldn't have come out any better.
Yeah, a strapping young lad. Anyway, that's Crenshaw. He's quite the character. He looks way better in his uniform, but he had to take that off because it would arouse suspicion. So after a little bit of walking, it appears that... Oh, you know, I don't actually have the time of day. I need to pull that up to figure out what time it is.
It was morning
It was morning, so it's probably
or
like...
afternoon or something.
No, it's morning. I have it here. I have it written down. I have a table that I need to check and update for all of the times. So we ended last session on Friday, July 2nd at 7 a.m. So we'll say it took, a little bit of time to get going and formulate our plans. So now it's probably 8 a.m. The Moon Dude's on his way. And sure enough, there are Kuatoa that are spearfishing off of the rocky coast. These Kuatoa look like piranhas, as has been stated, but for Quincy, they're weird piranha fish people. So, not the easiest sight, but mostly friendly. So Moon Dude begins walking forward, and it's clear that at least one of them, your approach has gained the attention of the one of them, who then beckons to the others to run over, eager to inquire as to what has happened. Moon Dude begins. Greetings! We have news about the beast in the sea. And then, of course, the Kuatoa all start blabbering their mouths excitedly. They go, oh, and they whisper. And then they walk up and they say, tell us, did you win? Moon Dude says, yes, we defeated it, but it was not a beast. It was merely a boat. And then he's gonna roll... he's gonna roll a deception.
So quick check.
Mm-hmm.
Could we make the Kyoto believe that there's a boat waiting for us and we just use the boat?
That's not impossible, but it is risky. That is something
There-
that you can tell. Oh my gosh, that Kuatoa just got an 18 against his 15. Alright, cool.
oh, jeez.
Great. So the Kuatoa goes, not a beast at all? But I swear I saw the mouth. How could that be a beast? You hiding something? And then he goes, and then looks back to the others. He needs a lifeline. Oh gosh. What am I even gonna do? What am I even gonna do? And Mundu goes,
Go ahead, Trevor. Play this entire scenario
I'll
by
play
yourself.
this entire scenario by myself. Watch me. Mundu goes,
I just slowly start backing up. Just
yeah, of course, it's all me. It's all me at this point. You can jump in whenever you want, but yeah. Moondude starts back up and goes, very well, if you want the absolute truth, I will tell you, but it is more complicated. You must be willing to listen, as the answer may not be what you expect. And then he looks back at Crenshaw, and Crenshaw's like, yes. And then Grouger walks up. Grouger says, you see, it wasn't just a boat. It was a cursed boat. The boat had a curse on it. You understand what a curse is, Bliblarb, don't you? And he goes, my name is Dingus. Yes, Bliblarb, I understand. You see, the boat was cursed, and therefore there were ghosts on it and other things, but it was still a boat. Now, the magic, of course, is far beyond human comprehension. I mean, people comprehension. So it's not something that we can truly ever know. But it was simply a boat. However, it was cursed, and that is the truth. Roger is now going to roll for deception. The Kuatoa this time get a 3 and a 9. That's right. Yeah, I'm carrying the campaign. Ever heard of it? Alright, boom. Yeah, dirty 20. I win. And so, with the help of Groger, Kuatoa begin looking around saying, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I remember seeing ghosts. I sat upside down. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then they go, oh, is it true then that you, and then he points to Moon Dude, you are truly the prophet of Blip Blapple the Crab God? And in a moment of truth, Moon Dude says, yes. And they go, oh, then you must be taken to wear the ceremonial armor. And then they start dragging him over. He goes, oh, wait, oh, no, oh. If no one is stopping this, Moon Dude is going to be taken somewhere by the Kuatoa.
I'm all for this.
Okay.
I think Nick would definitely let this happen.
Nick would definitely let this happen. Crenshaw would walk up and go, are we going to do some credit? Goes, no. and then John would be like, oh no, wait.
This is the point where he would uncrisp and scream.
Uncrisp and scream and go,
Okay, you didn't uncrisp, so it didn't come through, but yeah.
Sorry, yeah. It'll come through in the recording. But Moon is being dragged off, half screaming, and the Kuatoa really sure, no, this is good. You be the prophet. The prophet.
Wait,
yeah.
What's happening? I missed some stuff.
Well, let me tell you. Moon Dude said that he's the prophet of Blip Blapple, the crab god, when questioned, and now he's being dragged off by the Kuatoa, and Grouger's letting it happen. But,
Oh boy.
being the sneaky man that he is, Grouger's going to turn to Crenshaw and say, we'll follow them, make sure he's safe, but we will not interfere. We need to be stealthy, like the night. Can you be stealthy, Quincy?
Yep.
All right, then you can come
I'm
on.
a ranger.
Yeah. No need to brag. All right, here's what we will do. We will wait until they're nearly on the horizon, and then we will walk, slowly and quietly, making sure that they do not see us. We will carry this conversation on the beach. And then he just kind of begins stalling while they haul Moon Dude away, keeping them in earshot. And eventually, once it appears like there's an opportunity, he begins walking further back to a higher cliff wall, because essentially you're on rocky terrain, but there is a cliff to this below you. It's not actually south, it's actually to the west. Down is west in this view. So west of you, below you, there's a 15-20 foot cliff of rock. You're just on rocky terrain right now, so Grouger's going to start moving to follow that rock wall as they circle around to a lower point on the cliff further to the right, in other words, south, as they make their way back to Halput. In the meantime, I think now is a good time for our little crew of gamers to discuss with Bill, who will be by his ship discussing with a guy with a little pen and paper scratch pad. A short little guy. At first you think he might be a dwarf, but from his face, he might just be like a human with dwarfism. Uncertain. He's like 4 foot or so. Don't know who he is. He's in pretty plain clothes. He's got like a fisher's beanie on. He's writing stuff down. As you walk up, Bill says, "Those imports, we stopped receiving them a while ago. You shouldn't expect to see them anytime soon." Oh, gentlemen. I don't know if that cough comes through crisp, but I really just coughed. Okay, cool. Bill says, "Excuse me a moment, I have some business to finish. Just a moment, gentlemen." And then he sort of shoves the gnome over here and goes, "So anyway, what I was saying was blah, blah, blah." And he's talking pretty quietly. So.
Can I attempt to listen anyway?
Oh, yes, you can. That's what I was hinting at. Roll for listen.
18 perception.
18, got it. So Bill goes on and he says, "The imports stopped coming when the whatever things in the sky showed up. Don't come to me asking for them. I don't have anything for you. I can still carry out the grain products and the fruits, but we're still gonna be low on those because the harvest season hasn't been good. I'm doing my best to fill up my ships for you, but that's all I can do. I don't control what's going on in the world. So, if you have to send the ship half full, just do it. The guy responds, yes, but it is much less profitable. Why must I continue using your ship if the ship of the other traders is larger and can accommodate most of our stock? You see, Bill, you were useful when we had a surplus, but now that things are down, I'm not seeing a reason that we can't trim the fat, per se. He says, trim.
Question: what does this person he's talking to look like?
Oh, you want me to do that? I've got to open up MS Paint now. You're gonna make me open up MS Paint. No, I want to open up MS Paint. All right, I got you. So the first thing I said is he's wearing a beanie, right?
Remember, it's 10 p.m.
And?
We got a speed run the session, no?
No, we don't. All right, this is what the guy did today.
It's actually impressive.
It's like evil Santa Claus so far.
Bill?
No, this is the guy that Bill's talking to. He's like a real stocky guy, and he's got like straps on here, like a little apron or something.
If a dwarf had a human face.
That is exactly what I'm going for, essentially.
How many banana saws he?
I'm not doing that. He's like 4'3", okay? He's a little man, all right? I will put this image in the campaign chat. And he's got a really high voice for what is a very large, stocky body that you would assume would carry a lot of weight in the vocal range, but no. So he goes on, he says, well, Bill, it's nothing personal, but the market is what it is, and, I just don't see a reason in continuing business. I don't need you. Get out of here. If you're not come to waste my time. Well, Bill, it's not a waste of time. We gotta figure this out. Good evening. I mean, morning. Yes. Morning.
As he passes.
Yeah. What?
Oh no, I didn't listen in. So don't worry, I didn't listen in. It was Dirk who did.
But what were you saying as he passes?
Well, I was going to ask him something, but it would have been assuming that I heard him. So I'm going to just ask.
If you would like to hear him, you can roll perception after the fact.
To see if I heard him.
Yes. It's a question of whether Malakai was trying to listen or not.
Okay. Well, Malakai.
So were you trying to listen?
He's not a super perceptive guy.
Were you trying to listen, yes or no?
Yeah.
All right, then roll. That's as simple as it is.
Roll!
If you want to try to do the thing, roll the dice.
D20 on the table!
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me open the character.
Oh, look at where his character sheet. I'm sorry. Okay, I found him.
Alright, give me the roll.
Okay. And so it's a perception roll. Come on, big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Perception. With my magic +1, I have rolled a 4.
Great. The only person you could hear is Bill, who is not good at whispering. The other guy, you couldn't hear a word that he said.
Okay. Like, couldn't figure out what he was saying based on context clues.
You could maybe figure out. You can basically understand that they're not going to be business partners anymore.
Is Bill immediately walking over to us, or would I have a chance to say something? Because I was going to say something anyway.
No, he's not immediately walking. He's just kind of turning, and he hasn't acknowledged you yet. He's just kind of got his hands in his face like, nah. He's thinking.
I'm basically just going to lean over and be like, it sounds like they might cut off Bill from their supply routes. He might be desperate. We might be able to use that.
Well, gentlemen.
Yeah, we have to use that for sure.
Sorry, did I catch you in the middle of something?
We were just talking about that satyr girl that's kind of wonky in the head.
Oh, yes, she is quite unusual, isn't she? I usually have a sense for those things. I don't think she said a word to me, but maybe she did. I don't remember. But she's got a weird look about her. Anyway, not what we're talking about. Have you come to me with your proposal?
Yes.
Alright, is it written?
Yes.
May I see it?
So I present to him the paper I had been writing on. The one that still has the offer of 40 gold.
Our security deposit is 40 gold. 40 gold is what it comes down to, I see. Is that correct?
Or, however,
Ah.
would you be willing at all to part with your boat? And we could just buy it outright.
Part with it? No, I wouldn't be willing to part with it. But I may have a counter proposal for you. Now, frankly, 40 gold is an insult to this vessel.
Even as a down payment for a lease.
Yes, because he's a fine ship. Our Marsh can assure you of it. The thing of the
How long
matter,
have you... Okay.
the thing of the matter is, I'm not willing to part with it. There is, however, good news. And the thing of that matter is that I really don't know if I can stay here. So I have a counteroffer. I'll take your 40 gold, and I'll be your captain.
Give us one moment. And I
Uh-huh.
turn and I kind of move Dirk and Marsh over a little bit. I think this might be our best bet yet.
I mean, our other option is Marsh. Could you captain a ship?
I can sail, but over prolonged periods of time, having someone that does knowledge might be actually useful. Now, I could do it, but I would need help. Physical and navigational.
I mean, I was just wondering, like, if you were a captain extraordinaire, that'd be amazing. But if you're, I mean, Roger's also just like proficient, so
What I can do for you is I can sail the coasts, no problem, and in daytime, pretty all right. I don't have a great mapping of the constellations. It was never exactly my strong suit. So if you want to head out to sea, only Bill can do that. Now, Bill does
In fairness, don't, as you said, Roger has knowledge, and so do I.
Yeah.
Between the three of us, would we not be able to? We could save 40 gold.
Unless you know the charts. Well, here's the thing. For our purposes, we could sail the coast. But, as I said, if you want to head out to sea, I don't think the three of us would be able to do it. But for following the coast, we don't need Bill.
I mean, kind of sounds like he's cutting us a deal, though. I mean, I don't. Have you sailed under Bill before?
Yeah, he used to go out pretty frequently, actually.
See a good captain?
Yeah, he's just got a bit of a temper.
Well, I would think, hopefully, if we're paying customers, that would have a bit of sway, and we could, tell him off if he's being.
You could try.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, thinking about it, I don't know if I'm going with you guys anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you. Business deals are exciting.
Dirk,
All right.
I would like to talk more about your presence in the party before you talk about leaving. But for right now, what I am wondering is he saying that he would be our permanent captain? Would he be on retainer? Is he saying because that shall we just ask him?
I think we should just ask.
Okay. Bill, my good man. How goes it once again? We have been contemplating your
Stop. 16 on a smarm check. He's not
Marm?
a smarm check. He's He's not liking it. He
Um,
already knows that you're trying to persuade him.
I didn't even roll for nothing. You know
No,
what?
you didn't roll for nothing because he can pick up on that. You ain't stupid. He knows that tone.
You know what? Bill. Bill.
Can I roll for Slurm?
Slurm? No. Ah,
Alright.
Bill,
what do you want?
listen, we have been talking, and we really do like your offer, your counter offer. It's actually quite tempting. But I would like to have some more details about this. What does this entail? Are you saying you'll be our captain, as in for the rest of our voyages, or is this simply to where we want to go now? You see, we may need the boat later. Are you saying you'd only take us to point A and then we'd figure it out ourselves? Because in which case, 40 gold is quite a lot to pay for a single trip.
Yes, you can quit your blabbering. I have an answer if you let me say it. I'm keeping the ship, but I'll take it where you like. 40 gold, I could. Well, I could make it last a while. Say, 40 gold for the first week, as a sort of down payment. And then every week afterwards, a small fee of 5 gold per. To have the ship available.
A week. How would you feel about a monthly payment of, let's say, 15? I'm rolling for a persuasion.
Go ahead.
Can I?
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
25.
All right. So monthly of 15, you say? Is that what we
Yes.
said? If the first month is 40, then sure, the rest could be 15.
All right. Dirk, Marsh, what do you think?
Marsh just shrugs. Like, yeah, that could work.
Dirk?
Sounds like a good deal.
All right, and he will have it. I think if we pay him for a month, that might be actually a bit in his favor because we may not use the boat as much in a month, but at least we can know where the ship will be when we need it.
Aye. So is it a deal?
It's a deal. I'll get you a receipt.
Aha! Good doing business with ya.
Yes,
All right.
quite.
Meanwhile, back on the ranch. Do 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 do. Moon Dude is being taken. Roll for me a stealth check, Grodger and Cranshaw and Quincy. Grodger rolls for stealth. Grodger gets a 19. Crenshaw does not get a good number. Crenshaw gets a 7. Makes too much noise, and Grodger gives him the evil eye and says, I'm not good at this. I think I'll let you guys go ahead. I'm sorry.
What does Quincy get?
You gotta roll, or I gotta roll for you. I
Go
can roll for
ahead.
you. Now, an 11. Barely passable. Grodger is not impressed. He goes, that's the best you can do?
I'm sorry. I got this big old map in my back pocket.
We are one with the rock wall. Alright, and then you begin walking forward. So you can't hear the Kubatoa. They're out of earshot. But Moondude seems to have sort of given into his fate, knowing that, like, well, you know, this is happening now. So he's just kind of going with it. You've transitioned off of the cliff wall now and are now going up a grass hill. So you have to sort of stop and wait in the grass for a bit. You and Grouger peering uphill as they begin actually circling back the other way. And it looks like they're heading up to the cathedral. Or a church. Maybe cathedral's too much of a big word. It is a stone chapel. Maybe one step above a chapel. You're not super impressed with it, Quincy. You've seen much better. Alright, Grouger says, on my mark, sneak! And then begins walking up the hill. And we will continue with the stealth check. I will allow you to roll another stealth check to hopefully get a better one. So I will do that for you. 19, much better. we can carry on with that. So you are one sneaking around in the tall grass, and now that you're in a field with a ton of grass and meadow, you can actually get a lot closer without being detected, particularly because it's fairly windy. So there's already a lot of noise going on in the grass. And you actually get far enough up that you can start to hear the Kuatoa. However, they are not speaking in common. They have a very weird dialect. Something like it appears that they have that form of communication, and every now and again they slip into something which sounds. You do speak Elvish. Oh, you speak Undercommon. Every now and again they slip into Undercommon, which Quincy, you being a man of culture, actually understand. In Undercommon, you can hear with a perception check. Would you like me to roll for your perception check?
Sure thing.
I will now roll a perception check. I got you a 4. You're welcome. You hear nothing. Now Graduate goes, that's a weird language they're speaking. I have a tool for this. And he pulls out a helmet.
Oh no!
He pulls out the helmet of melting ball. Anyway, it's just the helm of comprehend languages. It's nothing else. Graduate pulls out a very, very goofy-looking helmet and puts it on.
Have to melt some balls.
He puts it on. No, it's not that. It's a helmet of comprehend languages. He puts on this helmet, which I really want to open this up, see it in its full glory. Graduate puts on this helmet, cocks his neck. He cocks his neck 90 degrees over to you and says, "Don't laugh. This gives me this gives me comprehend languages."
You know this man has no shame about the helmet of melting balls. Come on.
Yeah, well, Nick isn't here, so I can do whatever I want. It's also not true. Anyway, you continue on. Grouger now attempting his perception roll, and he gets an 11 plus whatever his perception is. 17, that's better. And he goes, yes, I can hear them. They're talking about ceremonial robes. They're talking about fashion. You hearing this? Do you understand this?
Nah, my ears are full of earwax from.
Do you speak that?
Speak what? Is it?
What they're speaking? I don't know what it is. I just understand it. I have the helmet.
Is it the undercommon or the fish speak?
It is undercommon.
Great. Yeah, I understand it. It's undercommon.
So your ears just suck?
Yeah. Sorry. I have elven ears, but they're.
Yeah.
I gotta clean them out every week, you know.
Yeah. Me too, but I don't get it. I'm half elf. Well, you're part elf.
Yeah. I got about a quarter.
Okay, that doesn't count.
Quarter elf.
All right. He continues on saying, "Hey, you're not missing.
I mean,
anything.
have you seen my ears, my guy?
Yeah. Okay. Shh. You're not. Anyway, you're not missing anything. They're just talking about fashion. Talking about putting them in like tan robes and wrapping them up. I don't know. It's weird, man. All right. Eventually, they finally get to the chapel, which I don't have a map of. So we're just going to dark bricks. And they take Moon Dude inside of the chapel, which doesn't really have many windows on the one side. There's 1 or 2 very small windows, no stained glass. It's a little stone building with basic lattice windows. Carter says, all right. We need to come up with a plan. He turns and looks at Quincy wearing the helmet. This is the part where you come up with a plan. Or I come up with a plan. We need to get inside. Or we need to get in a place where we can hear and see what's going on to make sure that John isn't getting melted. I mean, Moon Dude isn't getting melted. They become one and the same. Alright, I should actually make a building of the chapel. I don't really want to, but I have to.
Honestly, in canon, we could just call him John Moon Dude, and it isn't even that weird.
It isn't that weird because John is such a common name. You just say, oh yeah, John Moon Dude. John
I guess
Dude.
Actually, if we imply that John is a common name, then we have to acknowledge that its biblical roots have some other common roots in D&D.
You don't have to acknowledge it. You can just say at face value that John is a common name and just move on from there. So, you know,
But it isn't spelled John. It's like,
Joggin.
yeah,
Anyway,
HGN.
it's Joughn
we
and
like
two N's at the end.
we like jogging. All right, I'm gonna make this map pull double duty real quick. I am fairly certain that the design of the chapel, it is somewhere. I should probably pull up MS Paint to remain consistently because it has like a corner, like a trimmed corner somewhere. Oh, dude, where is it? It's like a MS Paint thing, but it's not on here. Oh, it's not in the campaign folder. Okay. I understand. I remember. All right, check this out. This is gonna be flawless. A flawless recreation of this building.
It's right in the middle of the port.
No, it's not. It's in the grass somewhere else. I'm just making this map pull double duty. Don't worry about it.
You said duty.
No.
Could you not make another tab?
I could, but that takes effort and time. We're crunched for time. We're on a mission here, and the chapel is very simple. So I'm not gonna waste time giving it its own map. It's like effort. So anyway, you're outside of the chapel. Whoa.
John, to speed up, he got kidnapped by
He's
fish
here.
dudes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Koto have taken you.
I think I did a really good U impression, by the way.
It was flawless.
It was a flawless U impression. So basically, you went up to the Kuatoa and told them that it was just a cursed boat, and Grodger helped you out because you couldn't convince them. And then they asked if you were truly the prophet of Blip Blopwool, the crab god, and you went, yes. And then they took you away.
It sounds like me.
It does sound like you. Like I said, it was a flawless impression. And then you've just kind of not been resisting because you're like, I guess this is happening now. And I actually, now that you're here, roll for me a perception check to see if you notice Roger and Quincy following you.
Unity Beyond, collections and characters. Lunatic Cultist. Is a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't hear me, Trevor, can I have the date, please?
24.
In game?
Yes, please.
Oh, he's really making a contract. I think it's July 1st in game. No, it's Friday, July 2nd. That's it. Friday, July 2nd.
I got 24.
No, I'm not making a. No, I have an Excel sheet and I'm tracking. Our
Malakai has Excel.
He does. He excels at many things.
Malakai excels at many things.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
made
when
that
you
easy.
said I'll get you a receipt, I imagine Malachi pulling a receipt printer out of his pocket.
Yeah.
Just it's just the portable ones with the roll of print on the end.
All right. I got to get like a couple things ready. I have to find something in my notes real quick based on not this. Man, we've really been here for a while, huh? Wacky. The Belugi. Bingo and Tingle, but not the one from Legend of Zelda. Sindo. No, I don't have the name of like the... Oh, yes I do. Bin Dubus. That's his name. That checks out. That's a Trevor name. Bin Dubus. Bin Dubus is the guy. Alright. There are 4 Kuatoa and there are Ben Dubus. Alright, Grodger and Quincy. You're outside. You're formulating a plan, Moondude. In the meantime, let's just start from you getting dragged into the front doors. There's basically 4 Kuatoa around you. And they've been talking in Undercommon / weird fish speak the entire time up to here. But now, they let you in and they say, "This will be good. The prophecy will be complete. Are you ready?"
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? You not know?
No, I know. Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, go. Ben Dubus make finish. Yes. And Ben Dubus says, "Oh, hello. I see you have brought..." Who's this again? "This is the prophet, Ben Dubus." "Oh, of course, the prophet. See, I would have remembered, but for some reason, we had the drawings and the sermon ready about the prophet, but they were stolen. Can't find the papers anywhere. Very strange. had whole artwork and everything, so I remember him, but couldn't be found. Anyway, for those of you that don't know, Groucho stole the papers. This is pretty funny. Here, Binduba says, "Yes, welcome, prophet. Have you fulfilled your duty? Did you kill the thing?
Yes.
Okay, that's the duty. You have fulfilled your duty. Thank you, O gracious servant of Blipblapple the crab god." Actually, it was Blipblappletoop, but Blipblappletoop the crab god. Yes. How do you feel?
How does Moon Dude feel?
I don't know. How does Moon Dude feel?
Yeah, he feels like he's in a room with 5 fish.
So
Good. I feel good.
very good. The Blipblappletoop will be pleased. Very pleased. Surely now you know what must happen next. We must begin the transformation.
Transformation.
Yes, you will be fully realized as the prophet of Blipblappletoop.
What does that mean for me?
Well, of course, by the prophecy, it means that you will be reborn. You will be a glorious creation. You will be a strong warrior with strong power. You'll be unstoppable, mostly, but not invincible. You can still die. Don't do yes. Anyway, it will be a grand process. But first we must begin the ritual. You are ready?
Yeah.
Then let us start.
Yeah.
And he starts going over. Alright, meanwhile.
Wait, did John notice we're following him?
Oh yeah, what did you get on your perception roll?
24.
Oh yeah, they're following you. They were following you. They weren't even being particularly quiet, but the fish people are very distracted. Alright, well Groucho and Quincy are outside. Groucho says, "I have a plan." He sneaks up to the wall. He then begins listening through the lattice window. Are you joining him?
Yes.
Alright.
Should I do a stealth check?
Now I'm going to use the old one with an 18 and a 19. None of them affect you. Although, wait, flip flop. Ooh, 16. Not high enough, though. Alright, so you're outside the window. You're trying to stay far away from it, but within earshot. Now, it is difficult to listen to what's happening. So what I do want you to do is roll for me a perception. 19 for Nick. Do you want me to roll for you?
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm pretty sure that is the second one. That is the second one I rolled you on perception. So
Yeah.
you got nothing.
Yeah.
curse.
Okay. So on our way, I get hit in the head by a rock. And
Apparently,
I just,
having trouble. Groucho says, "Yeah, this is a good position. I'm getting everything. Are you getting it?"
no.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
I should just say yes and just nod.
Bindubis continues, and he says, "Now, Blipblappletoop, prepare your servant." And then he brings over a candle and says, "Hold this." You've been
I hold
handed a
this.
candle. You hold it. Oh, poop. Do we have matches? Are matches existing yet? Do matches exist yet?
The lighter was made before matches. I know that
Do
much.
matches exist yet? Says Bindubis. I don't know if we could use that. Hold up. He starts
Matches were
rummaging through
invented in
things.
1826.
They do not exist yet. Bindubis goes, matches do not exist yet. I will have to improvise. He goes, you, Blinters. Oh, yes. Go find, you know the rock that you smash it and it make fire? Yeah. Go find one of them. Okay. Then he goes. He says, we will wait for him to return. Meanwhile.
What's happening over here?
Oh, they're
Buying
Wait,
a
wait,
captain with his boat.
yeah,
Oh.
they're negotiating with Bill.
Now, okay, hold on. I have my contract.
All right. Oh, is it like something that I can pull up?
I would like to. I just need to. I'll just copy and paste it.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna pull it up in like a Google Doc or something. Where are you pasting it to?
Oh, should I just send it to you privately, or should I just put it in campaign chat?
Just put it in campaign chat. I'll
Okay.
screen grab it, and then actually DM it to me, and then I'll screen. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, I'm just gonna do this. This is a scuffed way of getting it on stream, but it's gonna work. Boom. All right, so this is the contract. So you're bringing this to Bill?
Essentially.
All right. You walk up. Three of you.
And the other, like, see it first to make sure it's worded
Oh, sure. But I'm not gonna read it yet.
assuming Dirk and Marsh can read.
If you collect on the first day of the month, what if you're not around for the first day of the month?
Pay in advance, maybe? Like pay 1 month ahead. You know we're not gonna be around. Yeah.
We could do that.
So should we take it to him?
You think this is good enough, or should I make the addendum?
Your call.
Oh dear.
Well, what about remaining in the port for the last payment?
That's what it says.
Yeah, were you able to summon the boat to a different location via messenger, or is it not worry about it?
Oh. I guess we do have magic.
You do have magic.
Oh, I kind of forgot about that. Carry on.
The gathering.
No, you're good.
I think that can be included and be ready at a moment's notice to set sail. So if we
All right.
summon and we
Also, I was metagaming because I'm thinking there. Sorry, bye.
It's not a crisis.
Kind of
Okay.
forgot that
But
I'm not there.
It is metagaming, technically, yes. So are you
Alright.
Magic.
Are you redrafting the contract or no?
I believe that saying be ready at a moment's notice to set sail may include us summoning him, as long as he's within a pay period.
Okay. So are you adding that writing to it?
No, I feel like this is. I don't know.
You can just like describe that to him, and this is just the writing.
Okay.
Like,
I will.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, all right, that's fine. Because
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet. I'm reading it as Bill. So.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
If you're taking it up to him, he was like,
Yes.
So, have our terms been ironed out?
We believe so.
All right, let me see that. Oh, that's not it. Let me say that.
What was
My
that?
balls!
The undersigned hereby agree with the party that had been ready to cut over a party for some of 40 got paid out by 15 monthly thereafter in this capacity or ready to shift the party made report for duration last pay. I be ready at a moment's notice. I collect payment for the month during the period of where negotiate the terms of it seems fairly straightforward.
Also includes if we are summoning you within that pay period, that you would be ready to fetch us at the location that we summon you from.
What do you mean by summon?
Well, if we've paid you and we are at a different location,
Well, yes, I understand that. How are you going to summon me? By letter?
we may have means of contacting you.
Aha. Very
Magic.
well, if... Oh. Alright, well. Whatever it be, if I receive notice, then you can be sure that I'll be ready. I think this is a fair deal.
Perfect.
So, it's settled. And then he...
So we
Stretches
hand
out
him
his hand.
40 gold.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Well, congratulations. Bill Richardson is now in your service.
Thank you. We look forward to doing business with you, sir.
Aye.
Now, we should probably find the others.
Yes, I can be ready to set sail in an hour or so. Without a crew, it may take a bit of time to get up and running, but Marsh will be with us, yes?
Yes.
Aye. That's a good hand. That'll get us a start. Very well. I'll begin preparing things so that we can set sail at a moment's notice. Actually, Marsh, would you be able to help me? Yeah, I don't see why not. Just let us know when you're ready. I'll be working on the boat. Aye.
Perfect.
And then they worked on the boat. And then they walked away. And then... slams the door. Walks in, fish feet slapping against pavement. Everyone was T-posing, standing completely still because the assets weren't loaded, and he comes back in. Okay, I think I have a rock. Good. Let me see this. He attempts to spark it. It does not work. He says, I just realized, I think we have a torch in the other room. What? You made me walk all the way from rock when we have torch. I forgot. What can I say? I'm not perfect. And he begins and walks into the other room. You hear various rummaging noises and he emerges. Yeah. Yes, we have a torch. Oh, wait, how are we going to light it? They have oil. Prophet, do you have a way of starting a fire? I suppose we should have asked that first.
Let's get thought. So it's a change. I can try one thing.
Very well. I know exactly what's going to happen. Am I making a Dex 15 saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Secret flame, baby.
That's radiant damage.
Yeah.
The torch attempts to make a dexterity saving throw, but it is an object. The torch gets hit with radiant damage. Bindub is holding it. It begins to vibrate. Bindubus looks up at your hand. It explodes into powder, a fine black dust of charcoal. Bindubus goes, and all the fish begin coughing. Go, oh.
You just microwaved the torch.
That did not work.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Do you have any other ideas? Please, Prophet, you must think of something. We cannot do the ceremony without the ceremonial flame.
Oh, he digs into his backpack. He brings out an entire tinderbox.
Oh, matches do exist. I told you matches exist. We could have.
No, it's a flint and steel.
Oh, yeah.
Tinder.
Fine, matches don't exist. Very
I
well.
love how you did the sacred flame first.
Allow me to use the sacraments, O Prophet. Then he tries to take the flint and steel from you.
I let it happen.
Alright. Yes! He lights the candle and goes, oh, that was dramatic.
That's
Now
it.
hold this. No, and he goes, now hold this. And he gives you the candle.
I
He
hold the
says,
candle.
now we may begin. Just as we practiced. Oi. And then
It's like an Oompa Loompa song to me.
all of the four remaining fish form a square and begin clicking with their tongues, going like... Oh, that doesn't come through with Crisp. Hold on. I gotta turn off Crisp for the one bit. And they go... But it's still not picking up.
Is your noise gate? Oh.
Might be the noise gate. Might be. Oh, automatically determine input sensitive. Okay. So then they start going... Oh, it is the noise gate. I gotta go like... Okay. It's important. That was important for the lore. There's also now 30 seconds of me doing that on the recording, and it coming through crystal clear, probably. Anyway, they begin clicking their tongues rhythmically, and Bindubis says, oh, blubberdoop, our great and wise crab, your prophet is ready. Bestow upon him the power that he deserves. He has earned it. Yes, allow him to feel true power. Make a Constitution saving throw.
No, they're gonna kill me.
They're microwaving you. Run!
I got a 15.
You're 15. All right. Well, that's the save. You managed to weather through a very painful transformation. Make another Constitution saving throw.
DC for sterility is 20.
I got 3.
No.
Boom. 13 force damage.
13. Make that 7. No, it rounds up, right?
Yeah.
What's half of 13? Is yeah, it'd be 8
No,
now, right?
It's 7.
It rounds down.
Yeah, yeah, 6.
Oh, rounds down?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
It always rounds down.
You've surpassed the first wave. You feel pain. You feel change. Things are changing. Things are weird. Things are wacky. Make another Constitution saving throw. No,
18.
Bill, now's not the time. You weather out the last bit. You can feel yourself changing. Something is weird. The mask flies off your face. Wind begins to swirl across the room. Your mace disappears. Your shield disappears. You're glowing. You're floating off of the ground. Things are crazy. Your face, Moon Dude, your face is gone. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Hold on, I have to actually find the
Gear.
Gear.
No, no, wait.
Ah, no, your face is gone. Oh no, he's weird. He's spooky spook being. Oh no. Look at his clothing. Oh, his clothing rips off. What the heck? His clothing rips off. No, everything is gone.
No, just hit the trash can on the icon. Just hit the trash can.
This trash can?
On the left.
On the left side.
Oh, this trash can.
There's a trash can. Oh,
He's flying up. Oh, he's losing all of his equipment. Oh,
no!
He's being
My arm! Oh no, my arm! Ah.
Default
Oh,
on.
God.
Also,
He's being
Oh, thank you, Julian.
You should have King's
You have now ascended. You are now the Crab Man.
It made your shield worse.
You are now servant of Blibblubbltup, the
do you mean my
Crab
shield is worse?
God. You from this forth. What's your name?
What?
What's your name, Prophet?
Um,
You don't know your name?
no.
Own yourself. Come on.
Would you like to give yourself a name, Prophet of Blibblubbltup?
Knife, murder, death. Come on.
flippity bloppity.
It's Moon Dude.
No crab dude.
That doesn't make sense, but I guess you could be.
Oh wait, I can think of a better one. I don't know. What do you think?
Crab dad.
You know, I'm just like floating in the air, vibrating.
It's like, ah. Oh yeah, now I want to go back to the advanced, the god pose of. I don't know. Wait. So like, you're still like in this pose, kind of involuntarily, but you're craning your neck down, like I don't know, what should I be named? Like, whoa. And I go, perhaps we shall give you a ceremonial name. Yes, you shall be called. Blup.
No, give me a better one.
What? Blup is best name.
No, I gotta have a ring to it.
We could name you after Blubbltup, like Blubbltup.
Okay, fine.
Blubbltup. Your name is sealed.
Now you done it.
Like tattooed across my chest.
It appears floating above your head like in Minecraft.
A blast of energy smacks you to the floor, and you are knocked unconscious. The wind around the room finally stops. Things settle down. Meanwhile, two guys outside. One of them hears everything. The other hears nothing.
And the one who hears everything is not here.
The one who hears everything goes, this is good for my notebook. All right. Well, you're unconscious. And now, this is where we go here, and we go here. I don't actually know if I have the picture ready. I'm going to have to go. And manage. If I don't have a picture ready, I'll get one ready. Actually, yeah, I'll get one ready. I'll get one of your ascension pose. I think this is fitting. Perfect. Take this, put this in paint, Bloppletup, put it in the characters folder, one of the classic characters, Bloppletup. Then we gotta go, can I please edit the character? Gotta go here, here, get this out of here. He's not real anymore. Gotta go to D&D, gotta go to characters, gotta go to Bloppletup.
This is really funny on the stream.
Boom! Bloppletup. Look at him. He's so small. Everyone welcome Bloppletup. Congrats. All right.
Welcome, Bloppletup.
I'm clapping, but you can't hear it.
Well, Dirk and Malakai head back to the bunkhouse.
We gotta do the iHub birthday chant for Bloppletup
Happy birthday!
from the iHub group.
Perfect. All right.
We wish it was our birthday so we could party too.
Malakai and Dirk, you're okay with going back to the bunkhouse, right?
Oh yeah, zoop me.
All right, cool. We walk back into the bunkhouse, and Cagliari is, well, doing whatever Cagliari is doing. That's up to you, Jacob. And Todd says,
I'm probably staring off into the middle
that
distance.
sounds about right. And Todd says, welcome back. How did it go?
Who?
How did it go?
Did you say Ventash?
He did say Ventosh.
I'm
What?
pretty sure you did.
No,
I thought I misheard you.
No, I didn't. I said, how's it going? Who's
said-
Ventosh?
I mean, Todd.
No, you said, and Ventosh says,
Oh,
how did it go?
I am insane, apparently. Did I actually? I have to check the recording now. That's like a real.
You do.
That's pretty funny. Todd. apparently he made an impact. Todd says, "How's it going? How'd it go?"
It went pretty well. We don't own a boat, but we own a person. Just kidding. We have a captain on retainer, and so we've paid for his services.
Are we not
And,
allowed to own people?
No.
Oh.
Very important lesson I need you to learn right away, Todd.
I'm sorry. I'm 2 days old. I don't know these things.
Lock that away immediately.
All right. Owning people is bad. All right. Wait a minute. Do I own Todd?
No.
We're gonna file that away. We're gonna worry about that later.
But
Yeah.
you said it's bad.
You're borrowing his body. It's more of a co-op type thing.
I don't know if Todd would agree.
Well, then maybe Todd should say whether he disagrees or not, huh?
Well, he can't. I'm in control.
Exactly.
Oh, I get it. He doesn't get it. All right. Moving backwards in time. Roger says to Quincy, "It's been pretty quiet."
What?
It's been. What do you mean? It got quiet. You know, there was
Uh-oh.
wind. You didn't
I
hear the
didn't
wind or
realize
the
that,
chain.
no.
Dude,
No.
you have a problem. Like, okay,
I'm following your lead, buddy.
okay. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the good news.
The good news is whatever just happened is done.
Right, and the bad news.
They might have just melted Moon Dude. He could be dead. I'm
Okay.
gonna pull up. I'm gonna do a real covert. Stealth check. 18. Contested. 5. Actually, that's an 18 plus 6, if I remember Roger's character sheet correctly.
Yo!
Oh, yeah. Hype. And the highest roll I got was a 16. Covert peak worked. Scratcher goes, yeah, he's on the floor. I'm pretty sure he's, like, dead. But wait a minute. He's wearing tan.
Huh.
He used to wear blue. This is weird. I don't know if we're allowed to be here, or I could just walk in and check. Their necks are exposed because they don't wear many clothes. I could kill them.
Do fish have necks?
They have an area where their head becomes their torso, so...
Their gills are
Yes.
exposed.
Carter says, so, if they killed him, we have a problem. That's the whole statement.
I see. That's
No,
the whole statement.
I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out.
That's probably the smart thing to do.
And so we waited out. After a while, they begin cleaning up the mess that was made, reassembling papers. And Binduba says, "No, put it back. That was from the podium. No, this is last week's. We don't need no. That can get thrown away. Where's the candle? Oh, I think the candle got absorbed. Oh, that makes sense." And then they're just kind of cleaning up. Yeah, you know, while Moon Dude's on the floor. Well, excuse me, Bloppletup. While Bloppletup is, no, where's the pose? Come on, where's the
Bottom left.
It was
All the way at the
bottom.
bottom.
Ah, yes. Bloppletup is sprawled. After a while, Benduba says, yes. The prophet is sleeping. His transformation was hard on him. We should take him... Didn't he have friends? They should see him in his new glorious state. Come, we must find him. We must go. Bring him. Yes. And then they begin carrying Bloppletup, going, hoo blah, hoo blah, hoo blah. Bloppletup, blipploptup, 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 blipploptup. And so the procession exits the building. And they begin crossing the sea of grass because this map is pulling double duty. And they walk
Sea
down
of grass.
back to hell, but... Alright. This part where Gudger says, they're leaving. We can intercept them. Or maybe let's just follow them. Begin stealthily walking. Are you following Gudger's lead?
Yep.
Alright. Follow Gudger's lead, walking stealthily. Gudger
Just
asks, should we intercept them or just see where they go?
Well, let's see where they take him, and if they take him to some sort of altar to sacrifice him, then we must.
That is a possibility. Let us wait. Let us not
Let's
reveal
yeah,
our hand.
Yeah, let's wait and see.
We will continue sneak. You continue sneak. Now it's been a while, so I'll make another stealth roll. Boom, that's 25 from Roger.
All right, let me do mine.
Alright.
I got this.
Go at it. Roll a not one.
Hey,
There
19
you
again.
go. Alright. Now I just gotta roll my funny perception rolls. Blink, blonk. The highest was a 16, so that's a no on the perceptibility. You guys are sneaking with the grass. You are one with it. You are unseen and observed. They're actually just making their way back to Halput. It seems like they're trying to get back on the main road. They're basically heading off of the upper cliff of where the chapel is, because the chapel's on like the high point of the city/town, and you guys are coming from the south, and now you're snaking your way back down the main path from the north. It's actually not too long before you're pretty much there in the city center. How about you make your perception roll this time?
Me?
'Cause, yeah, I've rolled literally a 1 for you twice.
16.
That's better. Now you have ears. So, As they're
I
carrying,
cleaned out my ears with my kukri.
oh yeah, as they're walking now, they're in the city square. And they're kind of aimless now. Bindubus goes, so where are they? They came for us. Don't know. Do they live here? No, they're travelers. Let us think. Brothers, put down Blaputa. We must think. Where would the travelers be? They are not fish, so they will not go in the water, unless they are secretly fish. They could be on a boat, but they already put the boat back in the boat home. So, by process of deduction, where could they be?
Production.
Deduction. But he
I know.
doesn't, yeah. By process of deduction, where could they be? The little fish kind of look around like, is there a place? Don't humans sleep in a bed? Yes, this is true. Good job, Tingle. Yes, we must find the place where there are beds. Bindubus rolls for investigation. He gets a 7. Yeah, I have no idea where to go.
Legend.
They're now in the city square. The other 4 Kuatoa roll for investigation. Oh, we have a hero in the midst. Stepping up to the plate, Sindo says, Me Sindo, me have idea. Think about it. People not here. People like be in houses, so people is inside. This is deduction. Number 1. Me also think. People, like you said, be in bed, which means we need to find where bed is. But because they don't live here, they don't have house. So we have to find where there is bed, but there is not house. And this means we go to bed house. I am the smartest fish guy. And so everyone goes, yes, good job. Yeah, let's go to bed house. So then they begin taking bottles up to the bunkhouse. And now, after the masters of deduction make their way to the bunkhouse, Bindubus knocks on the door. Hello? Is anyone here?
Does Clark go out to meet them?
Clark isn't here right now.
Fine. Sure. I'll go see how it is.
Alright, you open the door and are greeted with the face. I just need to see them again, my special little boys. Yeah! You're greeted with the face of a piranha fish that goes, hello! We have a special delivery.
Can I roll a deception check? Because I visibly wince when I first see him.
Yes, you can. You can roll a deception check. He is not socially aware of the fact that you frightened him. We have special delivery. Your prophet is reborn. And then they kind of drop him at the door, and he just kind of like plonks on the sand out front.
Thank you. We'll take him inside.
He's just sleeping. It's been a long day for him.
Thank
He has
you.
new identity in Blipplappultup. He is now Blappultup.
All right.
But
well,
not Blapultup. Blapultup, Blipplappultup, the crab god. Servant is Blappultup. He is below, second to Blipplappultup. Blipplappultup will rise from the sea one day, and you shall be ready, for the prophet is the bearer of his return.
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye. And then they leave. And then I'm going to assume that Groucho and Quincy just kind of stay unnoticed in the shadow of the building, waiting for the fish to leave. You now have a moon dude outside your door. Well, a former moon dude.
Well, we bring him in.
Alright. You sitting him down?
Yeah.
Alright.
Put him in the sitting pose, just flat on the floor.
No. I have a special thing for this. Barb. And I just gotta like, I gotta take his head, and I gotta do this, and I gotta. There. Sleep.
Really break his neck.
Yeah. Ugh. Blah, blah. Trying to get his arms to rest. I don't know if I can really do that. Oh, that didn't. That almost. That's not what I want. I think that's about right. A little sleepy man. But now, of course, now I gotta paint the chair. It's not realistic. This is important for the lore. All right, there. Boom. You sleep. And right afterwards, Gradger and Quincy enter the room. Stealthily.
Stealth check.
Stealth check. With disadvantage.
I'm gonna roll a perception check.
Oh my gosh, I just rolled a 17 and a nat 20 as Gradger, which means I literally got a 23.
Oh, well, I didn't see none
Well,
of it.
I got a 10.
Alright, well, Quincy makes noise, but Gradger's not. I'm literally going with the fact that Gradger's not even seen. He sneaks in the door past Quincy, and before people's attention are diverted
I'm the distraction.
Exactly.
before.
Like, you walk in, Malachi
normal.
turns and sees you, but at that point, you've moved up, and then Gradger's like,
No, I got an 8. So everybody else sees Quincy. I don't.
yeah. That's pretty funny. Did you roll with disadvantage, Justin?
I did. I got 10 and 19.
Okay, I see. All right, yeah. Anyway, Quincy is here now, and Gradger sneaks back to his bed. At this point,
Is it weird to like say with disadvantage somewhere, or is it just you just roll twice?
we just roll twice. I
Okay.
take the lower one. It's very simple.
Okay.
All right.
You can right click the die roll and then you can turn on disadvantage, but you could also just roll twice. Doesn't matter.
Meteor walks over for the first time. Quincy, have you seen Meteor?
Yes, he hasn't.
I don't know if you have.
No, I have
Technically has, but not in Hero Forge.
not. Okay.
Well, you may have seen him, but now you see him. A hulking mass of steel and wood
Yo, look at him go.
walks up to you. You can't tell if it's a swole knight or a being of some sort. He walks up, looks down at you, and goes, "Who's that?" And he points.
I'm Quincy, son of Quincy.
You're your own son?
Well, no. It's a family name. It's a tradition in my family. Quincy Foddleton Fodleyworth the Fourth.
Quincy Faddle, son of Quincy Faddleson.
Forget that. Quincy Fodleyworth, I believe it is. Yeah.
That's a silly name.
Why? Thank you.
You know what my name is?
What is your name?
My name's Meteor.
The meteor, like a pig meat, or
No, like when a thing falls from the ceiling, I think, or something.
eh,
What is a meteor again? Someone explain.
it's like a rock that falls from the sky.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
That's what happened. I broke my arm and other things. I'm better now, though.
Are you like a knight? Are you
What's night? It's not nighttime.
are you a mercenary?
I don't know what that means.
Are you a soldier?
I only. Is soldier when you kill?
Yes.
Then yes, I'm soldier.
Nice to meet you, soldier meteor.
Yeah. I kill a lot. I don't know if it's good. I'm still confused on it. I think we said last time that kill is not good, is not fun, but sometimes you have to do it. And
Should I
so
run a
we do
perception
it.
check to see if he's a guy or?
Oh yeah, you can roll a perception check as he's speaking to see what in the world you're looking at.
Yeah.
Alright. You're studying up and down.
Yeah.
This is either an extremely buff, stupid man or a magical something.
So I just
Either-
asked. I
either
asked
way.
Malakai. I'm like, I'm not quite sure what this guy is.
A
Is he
meteor.
like, is he a dude or is he a
Truthfully,
thing or?
from what we know, he is a created being, and we've sort of let that be about enough for us. We've met his
Okay.
so
Yeah,
it's,
my dad make me, I think.
Oh, cool.
yes,
My dad
Yeah.
made me too. See?
Yeah, but
Uh,
everyone says it different, so I don't know how it work.
yes. In the meantime, however, it's important that we start preparing to leave. The boat should be getting ready to
Oh,
leave. And
wait,
next,
Malakai, I forgot. I came over here. I got distracted by Quincy's sons, his Quincy fathers. Uh, uh, so Kinky's been acting weird, and I don't think he feels too good, and he doesn't talk to me. I try to talk to him, but he's sad or something.
he is.
Can you talk to him?
Cool. So I go over to where Kingy was last.
Mm-hmm. He's in his bunk, sitting down with his hands in his head.
Wait, his head in his hands.
His hands in his head.
What?
His head's in his hand.
Okay, there you go.
Did he commit seppuku?
No, he's committed Sudoku.
Kingy, what seems to be the problem? How are you?
Let me ask you a question, Malachi.
Uh,
Your
yes.
angel guy. Has he talked to you?
It has been a while since we left Nemir, but every now and then, yes, he still does speak.
Alright. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I got nothing from Bahamut. And I'm trying to keep my head together, but something's bad. Like, really, really bad.
You've lost your connection with your patron, with your deity.
I'm like pretty sure. But I didn't even get a warning. It's just, it happened.
This is concerning.
Yeah, it's concerning. It's a little bit more than concerning. What am I supposed to do? This is like my life. I don't want to go
Yes.
back to my ex-wife.
Okay. I will.
Nice Terraria. Glop,
Can I very quickly do? What do you want me to do? A religion check? See if I can connect with.
Yeah, go ahead.
20.
Dirty 20?
Dirty.
Dirty 20. All right. You get a...
It's covered in dirt. Ah.
This is TV static. Do you understand the joke? This is the joke. You get nothing. You lose. And you felt pretty good about it. But you got nothing. What are you doing? Are you doing something?
I'm crying. I start like kind of like put my hand on my head. I'm actually starting to breathe kind of heavy.
Kinky stands up.
He's weak.
When did you first notice this?
Last night into this morning. Dude, I did not sleep.
I've never not heard Michael. I don't. This is strange. I've never not heard him. He's been with me my entire life.
Listen, I don't know what's up. Like, maybe there's like an interference thing where, like, you know, if there's a like an evil guy, he'll like put he'll like put a brick wall between you and your guy. Like, remember when we were in what was that stupid place? The shadow place?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember how everything sucked there? Maybe it's like that.
Yes, but we're not in the Shadowfell now. Unless this entire place is under some sort of
Spell?
we need to leave.
Wait. I just thought of something. I mean, never mind, I'm stupid. No, never mind.
I think we need to leave now.
Well, where are we gonna go? Did you guys even figure out what we're doing? I mean, I heard you guys talking about a boat or whatever. I was just...
We can't talk about this now, Kingy. We have a boat prepared. Just grab your things. We need to leave.
Yeah.
And this is where I need to go to bed.
Oh, yeah?
Quincy falls on the floor and dies.
Alright. Cool. This is why it's... Wait, do you have work tomorrow?
No, I just get tired. You know?
Oh, I see.
I have to get up on Tuesday morning.
Okay, yeah. Do you mind if we keep going? Do you care?
Oh, how late? Oh, how long are you going to
Probably
go?
not more than an hour. The problem is we might get into combat. I don't know. This is why I want to start at 8.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. So what do you say?
Play it by ear.
Play it by ear? That's not an answer.
Yeah.
We're an hour and 36 minutes in.
If you need to take over Quincy, I'll let you know.
Okay. Oh, okay. You mean play it by ears, then you might...
I'll be medic. Yeah.
Okay, alright. That is fine. I have recordings, so I can show you what the combat is like in hindsight, if we get there. But I can take over. Because, yeah. Ideally, this is for reference, because I know most of the people here can stay up late on Sundays without consequence.
I can't.
Exactly. And it's not necessarily great for me to do it either, but I can. So in the future, if we can target 8 and try to start at that time consistently, that is ideal. Because then we have 3-hour sessions, and that's a nice healthy chunk of time.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like I'm being called out here.
well, yes, that's part of it, but it's more so a general statement of what needs to happen.
Also, I wasn't ready till 9 anyway, so
Yes.
it's fine.
Exactly. There were many things, but it's probably gonna, like, we need to get consistency. Anyway, we will continue. We will play it by ear. Malakai and Kingy walk over.
We need to leave now.
When did Krager get here?
I am
said
a
what?
stealthy man. I was here the whole time.
What's the issue?
Where is Groja? I can't find him anywhere.
What?
He's right there.
Right here. He's like standing on the balcony.
Oh. That's weird. Leave.
I wink at Krager.
I'm gonna, at this point, just for reference, Dweeby Weeby has not been seen. He's not in the bunks anymore. We're gonna say that he's off somewhere, and we're gonna do the funny thing where if he comes back, it's gonna be complete happenstance. So, Dweeby Weeby.
He got onto the boat and fell asleep.
Oh, who knows?
Shh, nobody knows.
Who knows? Nobody knows.
We need to get out of here. This place, it's messing with Kingy and my connection to our celestial deities, and it reminds me of a very dark magic, and we need to get out of here.
That's odd.
But that means Mazarum is near.
Miserum?
Yeah.
Who? What?
I don't know what it means necessarily, but I've never in my life been with...
Oh, wait, is that the old guy that we keep trying to kill?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I remember what he looked like, but I know he's old.
So the
You said
boat-
you lost your connection?
With education connection. I'm sorry.
I haven't felt anything wrong with my powers. Have I?
What are your powers?
I have first level cleric stuff.
Nah, no, you're fine. What if it's like an anti-ghost thing? Could I be in danger?
Man, I think you're always in danger. You're dead.
Am I? Wait, ghosts are dead?
Oh boy.
Oh no. But I don't remember anything. I'm confused. There's too much happening.
Well, listen, I don't think I'm gonna sail off with you guys. I got business to the north.
Dirk? Are you
Yeah.
absolutely sure? We could use your help.
You guys are doing a lot of killing, and that's not really like my thing. I'm pretty good at it, but I like to only do it when I have to do it.
Malakai, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Alright. Wisdom thing.
Ha ha. Nope. Malakai stumbles backwards. You hear nothing echo in your head, but you guys have been doing a lot of killing. You guys have been doing a lot of killing. You guys have been doing a lot, and you get flashbacks to every single person that you froze to death, stabbed to death, and gleefully murdered out of vengeance and spite. You take 5 points of psychic damage as you are overwhelmed with a sense of guilt, shall we say? Let me check your actual neutral good. Yes. We'll say a sense of guilt. The weight of your sins have fallen upon you. That's what you keep thinking of. You don't know where you heard that. Maybe it was like an old preacher, some crazy old guy on the street years ago. But that's what's echoing in your heads, that you guys have been doing a lot of killing recently, and the voice of that preacher, that old man, the weight of your sins have fallen upon you. And you just stumble back, unable to maintain your composure.
But he would have said something. It can't.
what?
We should get out of here. And I don't even wait for anyone else, and I just head to the dock.
Alright, Malakai heads to the dock. Wait, Laserbeak! Crusher runs.
Oh, we didn't sell our wagon or anything. Shoot.
Nope. Would you like me to? I could try.
Sure.
Let's see.
I don't. Do you think we need to?
Oh, is Crenshaw saying that?
No. Oh, actually,
Oh.
yeah, why not? Do you want me to? He's not doing anything.
Yeah, sure. Well, just Yeah.
I'll make sure the grouter doesn't do anything just stupid. Money runs off. Alright. Well. Kinky goes, "Oh shoot, I'm following Malakai." And starts running off. He goes, "Oh shoot, I follow Kinky."
Is Bobbledup still dead on a chair?
Yes. And Todd goes, what do I do? Where do I go?
Dirk's gonna walk over to Boppletup.
Slap him across his face.
Well, I was just gonna give him a cure wounds.
He's at full hit points though.
Is that?
Oh, that's
Is he?
true.
I
He's
don't
not.
know.
He's not.
Whatever.
I forgot.
doesn't-
I forgot that he took some damage.
I rolled an 8 on the dice, so you heal 11.
Okay. That's like perfect.
Did that wake him up?
What if I? Wee. No.
Dang, couldn't even let me roll.
No.
I have the page
It's
open.
pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Go ahead. You roll. You roll.
No, it's too late.
Alright. Well, Todd walks over and goes, "Were you trying to wake him up?"
Yeah, I thought maybe he was hurt. But it doesn't seem.
That don't wake him up. This will wake him up. Then he slams his chest through the plate armor with the butt of his rifle. Make another Constitution check.
Get conned. 5.
Bro.
Again.
Alright, Todd goes, "I really thought that would work. Hold on." Again.
I'm gonna give him guidance,
14.
so
Oh, there
he
you
gets
go.
at a D4.
I'm adding a D4. I mean, never mind. John, you're adding a D4. I was gonna have Todd add a D4
Oh.
to his attack.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
D4.
D4.
So it's a 14 plus 3.
17. Bloppletup. You awaken. You are Bloppletup. You are the prophet of the crab god. You remember these people, but you refuse to identify as anything other than Bloppletup, servant of Bloppletup. Remember that. Bloppletup, servant of Bloppletup.
I'm not going to remember the other guy's name.
You need to remember. I'll give it to you. You have to remember it. This is required for your character. Your name, okay, here, I'll even pin it. Your name is Bloppletup. Your crab god is Blip Blop Ooltup. Okay?
This is not confusing at all.
I'm gonna pin this, alright? And then this is your special reference.
Malakai's having a crisis, and we're just like,
Blip Bloppletup.
let's slap the cleric.
Alright. You are awake. You see Todd and Dirk, familiar faces.
You're right there, bud.
I think so. What's happening?
I did it. I hit you with this and you woke up. The fish
Well-
people dragged you in and you was asleep or
Hey,
something.
Moon Dude, what's going
Yeah,
on?
you got like new duds.
Who's this guy? Who's Moon Dude?
What?
Moon Dude?
Isn't that what we called him?
My name is Bloppletup.
Gregor,
you-
did we follow the
did they-
wrong guy home?
Did they bring
Roger's
the wrong guy?
You did not see Grudger leave. He ran out screaming
Roger?
Laserbeak.
Uh,
He is no longer here.
I go to find Gregor.
Okay.
Grug?
He goes to find Gruger Group.
All right, guess I'm gonna handle this.
Who was that guy?
That he's been with us for like a
Hey,
day and a
Roger?
half, maybe.
Oh, Grudger is like gone.
Oh.
I can't deal with that yet. You guys are going in
Yeah.
very separate directions, so we're just dealing one blow
I
at
guess-
a time.
Okay.
I wasn't.
Go,
Wait. I wasn't here.
Is there two
Did Moon Dude
cartels?
meet Quincy, or was he like
Yes.
gone?
He was kind of spaced out.
Hmm.
I think.
Ah,
I think that's what we were going with. Maybe. It does not.
you
matter.
should have after his introduction.
Quincy
but-
doesn't really. It's not important for you to have memories of Quincy. Honestly, you can just chalk it up to weird fish
Right.
conversion. Oh.
Do you remember me, Bloppletup?
Yeah, you're Dirk.
Okay.
You remember?
Do you remember her over there? Cagliari's still just staring at the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like insane.
Cool. All right, so you're the same guy from before, right?
Of course.
Okay, great. They want you on the boat. They're bailing out of here. Something's wrong with Malakai or whatever. Are you like capable?
What does that mean?
Can you?
Todd
cable-
doesn't know what's going on. Cagliari doesn't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. There's
Could you like
weird magic stuff.
guide one of them while I grab the other?
I don't
Sure.
need a guide. I walk myself to the boat. I'm insulted. Todd storms off.
We never saw him again.
He gets lost and dies in the woods.
All right,
We just find
That
a
works
face
out.
down in the water.
we just we gotta get to the boat. Gotta scoot.
All right.
Dirk's gonna go over and grab Cagliari by the hand and guide her out, and she's
Alright.
just, "Hey, do you see that? That monster on the wall? No, I don't know what you're talking about." Okay.
This is the motley crew. The first to arrive at the boat, of course, are Malakai and Kingi, followed by Meteor.
So where did Grogger go?
We'll get there when we get there.
Grogger.
It's Grudger, but I like saying Gregor because it's funny. Grudger went to go sell. He went to go sell the wagon and get Laserbeak on the boat.
I think we have 2 Crenshaws, by the way.
We did. I killed the other one.
Okay.
There's now one. Anyway, moving back to Malakai and Kingi, Bill and Marshall standing with us. Our boys were a little bit of ways off from getting the rigging set up, but we should be good to sail in 20 minutes or so. We could maybe knock that down to 10 or 15 if you know what you're doing and can provide some assistance.
It's fine. Take the time you need. Where are our quarters?
In the back. Your quarters are in the back. I don't have a real boat made, so there
That's
you
fine. And I'm going to attempt a religion check one more time.
All right. Do. Radio silence. Kingi will provide you advantage.
He
Roll
just
again.
breaks.
Roll again. Kingi's providing advantage. Ooh. You attempt to break the veil of silence. You attempt to contact Michael. You're pleading, begging for something. But the only answer you get is the following. And it's a voice you haven't heard before. Saying, Michael is resorting to silence in order to ensure that you realize the gravity of what you have done. If you wish to receive more, you must examine yourself to be ready before Bahamut.
I will.
What happened? Did it work?
Yes.
Alright, so what's going on?
I had a voice. Don't know whose voice it is, but apparently our actions have not quite. We need to take stock of our actions, Kingi. We have not lived up to the charge that our patrons have given to us. I have not represented myself well, especially before.
Yeah. Listen, I was told to help you guys, to protect you guys. Then, one of y'all became a witch, and then I lost favor. And now this happens. It was all smooth sailing before I was with you guys. I thought that I was getting, pretty close to the gods and all that. But now I'm back to square one. So you know what? I think I have my answer. And it's this. Goodbye, Malakai.
Kingi, what?
He walks away.
No, Kingi, please.
Do you need something, son?
Listen.
He's walking off.
Kingi, where you go? He said we need to find ourselves righteous before Bahamut.
I can find myself without your help. And he leaves.
Where Kingi go, Malakai? Why he so mad? Malakai?
I think Kingi is at the part of his journey where he has to do this on his own.
But that means he don't have friends.
Unfortunately.
That means he's not my friend?
No, he will always be your friend. Sometimes friends don't have to be in the same place to still be friends.
But why do without him? He only wanted to talk to me a lot.
The rest of us It seems there's a lot of changes that will have to happen.
I don't like
But I assure you,
change.
you are our friend. And
Uh,
you are a part of our little ragtag bunch, family.
but what if I want to fuck Kingy?
I suppose that decision is up to you as well.
I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I never had to make my own decisions. I never had to make my own decisions. He runs off.
Meanwhile, back on the ranch. Roger's selling the wagon. Is that what's happening officially? Because it means I got some work to do.
It's up to you.
I don't know.
It
I
was-
don't know
yeah,
what Nick
I
would
mean-
even want.
I was saying in the campaign chat that we should sell our 2 wagons and all of our horses except for Laserbeak. Because
Mhm.
it's easier to transport gold than horses.
Mhm.
But we never really talked about it in character, besides that little bit with Crenshaw.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. A genius idea. Roger pulls up with Crenshaw with the wagon. He's got Laserbeak and one other horse. I think did we have it? Did we just have the one wagon now, right? Or did we have a
We
whole
had-
troop of them?
We had 2 wagons,
Yeah, that's right. Because one of
2
them was the
horses on
Rusine
each,
ones. Yeah,
and then 2 extra horses.
right. Okay. All right. Well, Grouger's gonna pull up on Laserbeak, and Crenshaw's gonna
Yeah.
pull up on the one wagon. Well. Oh. Okay. Well. All right. All right. Here's what we'll do. Quincy, as you begin scanning the city to look for Grouger, you find him riding on horseback with Crenshaw behind him, navigating his own wagon. He's just sort of trotting along through the town. So, if you'd like to do anything,
Is he gone?
I don't know. He might be gone. I don't know. He might be dead.
What? No,
He's
no,
not
no,
dead.
no. I was waiting for Nick to speak. I'm like, wait a minute, Nick isn't here.
Nick is not here. So, I mean, if you want him, I can say, "Hey."
I guess I would bring news that the group is. How much would Quincy know about the group being on the boat?
I
I
mean,
left.
you probably put it together. There was a
Yeah.
lot of conversation, and most people had already left.
Yeah. So I would just, I guess, bring up the news that they're likely ready to depart.
Ah. Do you know how to drive a carriage?
Would I?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then yes.
Great. We have another carriage. Can you bring it to the boat? It's back
Yeah.
there in an alley. You'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Great. Yeah, roll an investigation for me to find the wagon.
I have negative investigation, but
This
let's go.
will not end poorly.
Oh, not 20, baby.
All right. You're looking for alleys. You scan. You see an alley. You tread. You observe the track marks from the other wagon. Boom. There's in fact another wagon here. You're the greatest detective. You immediately hitch the wagon, hitch the horses, and begin getting going, as you believe that there's no time for being slow at the moment. It seems
Can I
like
get an animal handling check for speed?
No, it does not matter. That is probably what would happen. All right. Well, Dirk and Cagliari board, as well as I guess Bluppletup and Todd. Is Malakai on the deck, or what's Malakai doing? Malakai.
Wait, what'd you say?
What's Malakai doing? Is he on the deck, or did he go back inside, or what?
Oh, he's still on the deck.
Okay,
I'm just dramatically looking off the side.
of course. Dramatically looking out to the sea of
As
grass.
one does.
Just kidding. The sea of ocean with a building in it. I'm gonna leave that there. All right.
Now there's a light tower, like
Yeah.
on the.
A lighthouse. It's,
Yeah,
weird.
it's
It's a
good.
weird looking lighthouse.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, there's one there. Don't worry about it.
All right. Dirk and Cagliari on board. Are we doing anything here, or are we just boarding and like what's going on? Does anyone who's boarding want to do anything?
Waffle Top
Not,
will do a
not
head count.
particularly.
Head count.
I go over to.
Hey, where's the lizard?
Hmm?
That kinky fellow, where is he?
Bobble top, and I ask, "Can you hear from your god?"
How do I pronounce his name? Blip Blop Top.
There you go.
Blip Top. Blip. It's such a tongue twister. Blip Blopple Top. Can I even talk to Blip Blopple Top?
Blip Bloppletop lives in your very inmost being. He's always communicating his will to you.
Yeah, of course I feel him. I never stop feeling him.
That was. I just like nod.
So where's the lizard?
Kingy will not be joining us.
Ah,
Does he have other stuff to do?
Something like that. That's the DM answer. Nobody said that. That's not real.
That was a meteor, and then you went.
Yo, Clark, what are you doing over here, man? Get back to work.
where's he been?
All right. Very well. Well, a procession of wagons makes its way forward. Wagons that I don't have on screen because I don't have them in my saved character thing. Procession of 2 wagons and 4 horses, as well as Grouger leading another horse aside from Laserbeak.
I thought we were selling the wagons.
Oh no. You could bring that up with Grouger, but he's marching them straight to the boat. So, Grouger walks to the boat, and then Bill, seeing the procession, goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you think you're doing here? You can't just bring all this on the boat." "Oh, yeah? Why not?" "Well, there's not enough room. We can't bring the carts below deck. And the horses, I could accommodate maybe 2 of them. But that's it." This is a moment where I DM Nick. You have an option. How do I even explain what's happening to him? Gosh. Okay. The party wants to board a boat. They will. Ooh, the captain, whom the party paid, will not allow wagons on board, and will only take 2 horses. Laserbeak being one, of course. Sell the wagons and other 2 horses? Question mark?
I thought the other 4 horses.
Oh
Isn't it
shoot! Yeah,
6 total?
there are 6 total horses. And now he will respond in 2 to 3 hours. And now we wait for 2 to 3 hours. Real talk. Do you think he would care if we sell the wagons?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, we don't really have that much of a choice.
There is no choice, basically, if you're gonna get on the ship, because the ship cannot accommodate the wagons. So basically, you have
Take
to,
everything off, sell them.
yes, you have to unload.
Laserbeak.
But like I
everything.
said, it also would be a good way to write him out for the approximately 3 sessions if he's just stubbornly taking a wagon by foot to Königsberg.
We could do that, but then I have to have 3 sessions of going to Königsberg.
I mean,
Or
who
you
says he arrives
guys-
at the same time as us? We just leave him a note
wouldn't.
and he'll catch up.
He wouldn't. So let's think this out, because this might be the perfect storytelling solution. So, I have to pull up the big map, because now we have to do math. Gentlemen, the island across, from left to right, straight across, is 200 miles. From Halput,
Ooh, Delaware's.
if he beelines it to Königsberg,
Uh,
that is at least 100 miles. How many miles can you travel a day in horseback? I don't remember.
Neither do I.
If he
Wasn't
goes
it like 20 miles an hour?
Probably 20.
not 20 miles an hour, but like 20 in
No,
a
it's
day.
20 in a day.
Yeah, so
Probably about that.
if he really like beelines it with his wagon procession, he could get there in like 4 days, maybe.
4 or
'Cause
5.
let's see. Let's say that he really goes crazy with it, and he's going 4 miles an hour for 10 hours a day. Then that's 40. So we could make it work that he could get there in 3 days. That would work. But then that's 3 in-game days. Meaning that if our sessions don't line up with that, then Roger just is stuck in limbo land for a while.
How fast does a boat go?
A boat goes pretty freaking fast. I don't remember how fast though. I can pull up the sailing ship stat sheet and see. At least I think so. That is not what I needed. That is also not what I needed. 120
5
miles per day.
hour.
120 miles per day. This is the easy one. Which basically means that in a day's journey, you could feasibly, sticking as close to the coast as possible, get to Königsberg in a day. Maybe a day and a quarter. So like...
I'd make it 2 days probably because you have to get up and around.
So if it's 5 miles an hour, it's probably more like 140 miles. So divided by 5 miles, that's 28 hours. So like a 28-hour boat ride if you sail nonstop.
You don't have to super worry about how long it takes him. I don't think.
I kind of do. Because if you guys get there in 28 hours, and then, our next whatever sessions only go 12 more hours, then Grouger is still out of the campaign for another like half to 1.5 days. That is the danger.
What if he wasn't though?
Here's what I would do. Here's my contingency plan. If we get to that point, something bad happens. Grouger gets ambushed, and he only escapes with his life and Laserbeak. But he gets there faster because he's not using the wagon procession.
Fair enough.
Then it is settled.
Well, what if he does sell it and then he sulks? And he refuses to get off the boat even when we get to where we're going.
Oh, that's so baby. Oh gosh, I wish I just had a direct line to Nick to ask him.
You want to mind link into his brain?
Yeah, I'm like, Nicholas, if I had sending or whatever, I'd be like, Nicholas, would you prefer Grouger to sulk on the boat after selling all the horses and wagons? Or drive them to Königsberg by himself? I don't know.
Wait, you said we can't take any carriages at all?
No, because there's no way to get them below deck.
How would he ride both of them? He would only take one?
Well, what if I
We still have to sell one.
You might be able to, from like a practical standpoint, you could convince Bill to get one of them. You would just have to secure it down on the main deck.
Well, what if I went with Nick? Because I might not be able to play next week anyway.
Yeah, but then you might not be able to play for the next like several weeks.
True.
This is the danger.
Or how about they make a traveling person with a spell circle?
They what? Oh, okay.
Who transports them
Uh-huh.
in exchange for...
Could we sell them here and buy more wagons over other cities?
You could. It's just more work.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's just sell them.
Let's just sell them.
They weren't the best wagons anyway.
They weren't. It was like a solid wagon that's like worth 35 gold. So we'll say that he can sell it for
Oh, the wagon. Can we add those funds to party funds?
sure. Um, I'll just assume that Grouger pulled off a miracle and found a peasantry that was willing to pay him 35 gold for a wagon in this economy. Well, that's the problem. That doesn't even make sense. Like,
I'd say 25.
Who's gonna buy this wagon? Who's gonna buy this wagon, guys? This is a fishing
I don't know, man.
village. They don't need a wagon. I will
No.
make.
No.
I will make. What?
Clerk's gonna buy it.
Clark's gonna buy it, dude. All right, convince me why Clark's gonna buy the wagon.
Because I couldn't talk him into selling his business.
So he'll just buy a wagon
So he'll buy the wagon because
because.
he personally wants to advance himself, but his own way.
Persuasion check.
All right. 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 If you're actually gonna sell the wagon to Clark, here's what you need
No,
to do.
I was just trying to think of who would want to buy it.
I'm not gonna lie. There's not a whole lot of other options.
And Clerk really is the only person who's like running a business there.
He really is the only person who's running a business. So here's what I propose. All right. Grouger and Bill get into an argument. You know, they're going back and forth about what can and can't go on the wagon. We decide to sell. Grouger goes, "Who are we gonna sell it to? We can't sell it to anyone. There's nobody here." Malakai thinks of Clerk. The conditions. You have to convince Clerk that his business is going to fail because of the brewing war / whatever the boat was, and that he instead should just leave, and then you will sell him the wagon and the 2 horses. Is this acceptable? Is this acceptable?
Sure.
Okay. Then let it be done. It is decided after an argument, which I don't feel like actually carrying out because we've had this discussion for a while now, like pseudo in game. Someone's gonna have to go with Malakai to convince Clark to buy a wagon and 2 horses.
Oh god, I'm not in a good enough state. Fine.
I can come because I have +6 to persuasion.
He's got +6 to persuasion. All
I
right.
guess I'm a swanky guy.
Is anyone else coming along? I think that might be all that's needed. All right.
Nope.
The boys are
Watch me
rolling.
roll a 1.
The boys are rolling out. All
My
right.
character with good charisma currently is
Wait.
seeing ghosts.
Who's going?
It's 2 guys from Lucine.
Yeah.
Guys.
Great. Clerk, can you come out here, please?
Oh, you're not even entering. You're just telling him to come out.
What? No. No, we come in.
Like, Quincy's coming in. I think you could have heard it from out there anyway. Ah. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, clerk. We have a proposal for you.
Uh-huh. Is this like the other proposal?
Not at all. Much better because I'm heading it. Not this idiot over here.
Ah. Roll for persuasion. With advantage.
22.
Alright. You have my attention.
So, as you're well aware, this nation and town is it just the town or is it like the whole area?
It was pretty much just a town.
Okay, the town is under much duress and distress
Yeah.
among war and
Yeah.
thievery and robbing.
Sure.
So we will provide you a way out of this situation with providing you a wagon and a team of horses to lead you to safety.
Huh. Okay. And you'll pay me with... Well, I'll pay you with what?
Well, would this matters like would this guy have like food and stuff on him?
Yeah.
Like, would we need rations? Rations?
It wouldn't hurt. getting more would not hurt at all.
Yeah. So, how many rations do you think we could get for, let's say, the horses?
Well,
You
I
trade
don't,
our horses for rations.
I don't necessarily have enough rations to equate to the worth of a horse,
Yes.
frankly, but I could
Okay,
give you the
well-
20 that I have stocked up.
Quincy,
And-
now I may be depressed. I may be contemplating ending it all right now, but I will not allow you to lose us money.
Gentlemen, let me be frank. I don't have the money to pay you what's worth the market value of those horses and that
Clerk,
cart.
can't
Let
be
me
frank.
finish.
Look,
Let me
Hey, zip it, Malakai.
finish.
Let him finish.
I don't have the money to give you the market value in coins or gold, whatever you want, for the horses in the wagon. But Quincy's point is taken. This place is a ghost town. But I have an offer for you, Malakai, or what? Does he actually even know your name? He probably doesn't, right?
no.
But I have an offer for you, Mr. Hoity-Toity. Since you are so convinced that this business could thrive again, I will trade you this building and the title to it in exchange for the horses and the wagon.
Done.
Deal. All right. Boom.
Beachfront property.
My depression has been cured.
All right. Now I'm keeping the rations, mind you, for that. The building is worth a lot.
That's good.
I do
That's,
not
that's
require.
acceptable.
All right.
Quincy, I must say, when you first came on, I had the lowest of expectations for you, and truthfully, I still do. But
I just start walking away.
Wow.
Here's the title. Sign here.
all right, can you add that to my inventory, please, DM? Thank you.
Oh yeah.
This man just got hella humbled by his god, and he's still out here like, truth be honest, I still don't like you. Jeez, man.
Right
Yeah.
back to bunkhouse in Helpless.
You know, sometimes the gods are fickle, but capitalism never fails.
Yikes.
I love how I'm the one persuaded clerk, and then like Malachi gets everything.
Yeah, because that was in reference to a conversation that he had before.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
don't know
really
if you were
funny,
here or
though.
not, but yeah. Basically, he was like, "Clerk, you could be running a business so much better." Clerk was like,
I was
"Dude,
like,
you suck."
good.
Yeah.
It's really just funny how I persuaded him into like giving Malachi what he wanted.
Yes, pretty much. All right, well, that solves one of the problems. Clark takes 2 horses in a wagon, so that leaves 2 more horses in a wagon to be sold.
4 horses, unless you already sold
4.
2.
No, they sold 2 with the wagon.
We need 2 more horses to sell.
Yeah, you have to sell
There were-
other. There's 6 horses. They just sold 2
Yeah.
in a wagon. 2 of them
Right.
can board the boat. One of them is Laserbeak, which means you have 2 horses in a wagon left to sell.
I see.
Wait, can we not
I
take
was-
one wagon?
Laserbeak is a 7th horse.
I guess actually,
I thought Bill said he could take one wagon.
you could convince him to take 1 wagon, but not
Oh.
the extra horses. He doesn't have room for those.
I have pretty good persuasion.
All right, well then roll back up to Bill after making your sale, Mr. Persuasion Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put everyone in the like bedroom situation,
Mhm.
just because that makes sense, except like Marsh and Bill. Roger's gonna look
So
up to the
Bill,
ceiling.
my man Bill.
Alright.
So we've been scouring the village, and we've had some trouble and offloading all of our wagons and horses. So would we be able to bring one wagon with us?
I don't have room below deck, which means it would have to be mounted on the main deck, and that'll take half an hour easily. If you want to leave quickly, that's not going to happen.
Well, what if we have?
Let alone the space that it'll take up on the deck. It's so much harder to run a ship when there's a load of shite running around the poop deck.
What if we? How many men do we have?
At least
Speed up the
7.
process with using more men.
Do you know how to tie the knots to get the thing down, or where to anchor it?
Well, would Malachi and thing know how to do that or no? Roger?
He is Mundu is
Go
now a
first, or-
crab prophet. He knows all about boats.
No, he doesn't. He knows all about crabs.
Why do you think crabs know about boats?
Because they get fished up a lot, duh.
Crabs have an innate understanding what a boat is. They go, I know this. Alright.
My superpower is all the intelligence of a crab.
Anyway, roll for persuasion. And
Hey,
then
they are the
Malachi-
endpoint of evolution. I mean,
Malachi, if you want to say that you can assist in the knots because
19.
you sailed, then you may.
Well- Well, roll again just in case you get higher.
What?
Because you could take the higher number, and then you win.
20.
yeah, 20.
Alright, he rolled 11. So he goes,
So that advantage came handy.
well, if you can batten it down and keep it out of the way towards the back, I'll allow it. As for the other horses, I may be able to find room. So very well. Alright, well, what are you standing here for? Let's get it done.
All right, chip chop.
Alright. And now we will do a thing where we do a montage of working.
Penny in the
There's a
middle.
working montage. The gamers are running around. So you bat down the wagon near the back, and you're taking 4 horses which go below deck, which there is like a very shallow ramp to get them down near the front. They have to go in these like weird harnesses, and Bill is rummaging around for more of them for like a while. He doesn't usually transport animals, but he has 2 of them, and eventually he finds 2 more. So it'll work. It will work. Horses get harnessed. They're a little skittish. They probably have not been on a boat before. Laserbeak is, of course, cool as steel, but the others are very, very rattled. But the horses get packed up. The wagon gets basically bolted, roped down to the back of the ship, right by the door, the remaining wagon. I don't feel like drawing them, so I'm not going to. And in about an hour of hard work, it is 11:30 a.m. Much time has passed in the day, but you are finally almost ready to leave. And so it is. And Bill says to the group that has been putting in the manual labor, which is probably Dirk and probably Meteor, who was told to move heavy things, maybe Crenshaw. Well, I think that's the last of it. We should be ready to sail.
So Dirk has agreed to stay with us?
No, he's
He
leaving.
was just helping.
He was just helping.
So, shall we set off?
As I see Dirk leaving,
So where is Dirk going?
Away.
He's going north. That's all he said.
He has like a job. So,
Yeah, he's a gravedigger.
yeah.
There's just a pile of corpses at his job site.
You know, he
Yeah, where's
actually
the graver
buried
at?
my last character.
He did. He did.
Dirk, as you're leaving, I just wanted to say thank you for, just supporting all of us. And even though you almost drowned and died in the fish, you've been a very valuable friend to us, very reliable, very sturdy. And I'd like to offer this to you to help you along on your travel. And I give him 20 gold.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
He adds it to his copious amounts of riches.
Here, I'll take this, and I'll hand you a silver coin with a 2-faced head on it. And he says, "This is from the god of retribution. His name's Hor. I'd figure maybe you could use that." Good luck to you.
Take care. Safe travels, friend.
You too.
Got a retribution, you say?
Yes. Think it's more of a vengeance kind, but he didn't have anything better on hand.
It is
So-
vengeance. It's war. You know what? You know what you should do. You shouldn't give him that. You should retcon that, and you should give him a little thing of Tempest. I think that would be what you should do. Wink, wink.
I didn't have that, but sure.
You did. You did have that.
All right.
I said
Then it
that you
is.
had that.
It is a silver coin with an upright flaming sword on it.
Yeah. This is important.
There you go.
This is important. Thank you. This is good. This is good. Thank you, Dirk.
So, wait, I yell out for Dirk. Do you want a companion?
No, I'm all right.
All right.
Good luck.
Farewell, sir.
I see Quincy's trying to ditch us.
Yeah.
Trying to
You realize
I just didn't want to go alone, you know?
he's going north. He is, for all intents and purposes, leaving the campaign for now.
The dude works. The dude works a 9 to 5. He's gotta get back soon, man.
Look,
I just didn't want him to go alone.
totally with unpaid leave, so he needs.
He's gotta get back to business.
Yeah, he gets he gets paid on a job by job basis.
Yeah.
He's not hourly.
He did just make good money for Malakai though, so.
He did.
All right. Well, Bill says, well, if that's the last of the goodbyes and the outrageous storming offs, then I suppose we can get sailing. Correct or no?
Nah, let's just sit here for another hour.
Yes. And we're heading to Königsberg.
Aye. It'll be a 30-hour journey or so. If Marsh and I take shifts, we may be able to keep going continuously. You know, I'm looking at my audio capture, and there's a second mic. Oh, the
Weird.
audio's gonna suck on this one.
You can't separate them?
I think my OBS is not set up correctly because I have a copy of my mic that doesn't have a noise gate, which means it's been running the whole time. So the entire audio for the session is like like bust in the background.
Let's go.
Yikes! Too late to fix it now. All I can delete it. Can't I? Oh no!
Then perish.
This is awful.
Boy, this session was rocky.
That was a lot of stuff. I think that is pretty much where we will leave it. We didn't even get to do the funny hee hee. But
We did not get to do the funny.
that is all perfectly ready to go for next time. On our maiden voyage. These.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna end the recording. Ta-da!